A Marlboro County woman believes she has the experience and love for education to be a voice for students. Angela Galloway is running for Marlboro County School Board District 4. She grew up in the Blenheim community and says she comes from a legacy of leaders, including her late mother. She has more than 20 years in organizational development, program coordination, and community engagement. And Galloway says that she's a trusted leader and champion for education who will work to find resources to help children succeed.
I understand that as a board member that there are certain things that we have to do, tasks, budget, policy, also hire and evaluate our superintendent. But there's more that we can do. There's more we can do. We can tap into the other agencies here. We can tap into agencies outside of our community to even make it even better.
Galloway says some of her goals include ensuring staff have resources and professional development they need, promoting a culture of collaboration and empowerment within the district, as well as improving educational outcomes for all students. The election takes place November 5th.
Yeah.
And so with that being said, we all know that when we're talking about children, we say, well, it starts where? At home. So me being a child raised in a household with my mother, the late Carrie Galloway, a lot of people know her as Sis, and then my father, Earl Galloway Sr., late Earl Galloway Sr. In that household, my mother was very present in everything that we did. She was at all our parent-teacher conferences. If I was involved in things, she was right there. Even as an adult, if I was involved with our families in schools together, with Dr. Cole, when we were at Blenheim School, even when we were at Innisfield Elementary Primary School, we did a families in schools together program where we combined families and also taught them about how do you connect with your child and how children need to connect with their peers. So with that, that was when I was with communities and schools in Marlboro County. I have worked in this community for several years, not only just as a professional, but also just as a volunteer. So my professional side is I have 20 plus years of community youth and families. Not just here, but I currently still do that to this day. I work at the highest level of education. I have worked with South Carolina State University, with Ms. Deborah Hardison back there as a co-worker. I've also worked with North Carolina A&T State University and now North Carolina State University. With that being said, I have a lot of knowledge and I have experience working with youth and families. And what I have learned in these 20 plus years of working with the highest education, also communities and schools in Marlboro County, and even partnering with local organizations here, and also working in a treatment facility with youth who experience trauma and grief, what I realize is that kids need to be taught, and parents need to be taught as well. When we're looking at our families now in the school district, we don't have traditional families. Sometimes we have parents raising their children, and sometimes we have grandparents and great-grandparents raising children. So what we have to look at is how we want to catch them as well. We cannot be one way, and that's going to fix it all. We cannot allow our children to be labeled. We cannot allow our children to be put in a corner. We have to make sure that we understand the why. The why. There's an explanation, not an excuse of why children do the things that they do. There's a things and behavior is a symptom of the need. So when we're looking at a child who may be misbehaving, who may not be connecting in the classroom, why? Are they bored? Huh? Are they bored? Are they not challenged enough? So we need to make sure that we have the courses that are going to set them up for success. We need to make sure that when they graduate high school, they're prepared for college. We have to make sure that they're prepared for whatever career they want to enter. When I toured Stockton County Career Technology Education Program, it's a pass in Stockton County. We have to make sure that we're looking at the dollars that we're getting and bringing those dollars to our school district and recruiting additional dollars to our school district to make sure every child, whether they want to major in nursing or hair, but we also want to make sure they have other options of things that they can do. That's my professional side. As a person who is personal, in 2017 we lost my sister. So my mother and I decided we were going with inside. We had to, because that's what you do, you show up. We raised my nephews. So we lost my mother a couple of years ago, but I still kept true to what I needed to do, because that's what you do, you show up. There's no booklet of how you raise a child. There's no good. So we know that comes with challenges, right? So what we have to do is I had to move. I had to build on my village to pour into me and to catch me. I had to seek resources out. So we know that a school board member is basically three things that you do: policy, budget, and also evaluate, hire, and sometimes fire the superintendent. My goal is I can do that. I've done budgeting at the national level. I've managed million-dollar accounts. I've managed local dollars. Also policy, degree in public administration. I've helped assist with setting policy, bylaws, work with communities, not community schools, but Marlboro School Community Center, as you all know, the old Marlboro School, and did excellent work there. You can ask about it. You can ask about it. But with that, we try to make that a community hub, and we also try to make that a youth hub. We were able to successfully send kids to a VIA, becoming everything you are college, which we send kids who are interested in science, technology, engineering, and math, to a national conference. So with that being said, we have to expose our kids to more things outside of Marlboro County. But guess what? If we make them proud of the history that we have here, they will be proud enough to bring those talents that they go out and learn and come back and bring them home as I have. So, Angela Galloway, we have a community impact day because we want to focus on the wellness of our parents as well. We know we have generational curses. So we want to make sure that when we're talking about mental health of our parents and mental health of our kids, we want to do a workshop with them so they can assess themselves and then do it differently. We also want to set our kids up for career readiness, right? So we have college readiness, we have career readiness. And then for our younger kids, we have STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. Excuse me, y'all, I'm tired. But, it's been a long day, okay, y'all to work. But this is my Bible. This is my resume. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. I've been doing youth development, and I've been doing community service in this community for a very long time. I'm here to answer any question you want. Also with that, when I'm talking about what we're going to do with our school district, we have to have a way. Schools cannot do it alone. Ms. Johnson talks about education, which is an amazing thing, and not just athletics. Athletics are important, but the educational piece is also important. So as I said, I'm going to sit down. I'm tired, y'all was supposed to get to me. But if y'all have any questions, please. I don't have all the answers, but there's a wealth of people that we connect to. Businesses, other people, organizations in this community and outside of our community to serve and catch every parent and every adult. Thank y'all for your time. I'm Tonya Galloway.